Da-da-da. Hey everybody, what up? It's Jessi.
And Rachel.
And tonight we are discussing 101 Dalmatians, the live action, with Glenn Close. I'm super excited about this. I do believe it is one of the first cartoon to live actions. And that's going off my memory. I actually forgot to look this up.
Yes, it is.
See, Rachel did it. So we've got that. And there is a second one, which the reason I had to write down so many notes is because I got the two movies mixed up on accident. But that's okay. So are there any interesting facts you want to share before we start?
Which ones do you want me to share? Is what I should ask you.
Let's start with the one about Glenn Close.
Okay, so I have to figure out. Hi, Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany. Welcome in.
Okay, so Glenn Close, who plays Cruella, is allergic to tobacco, so she smoked herbal cigarettes throughout the whole movie. And I was reading that it was like over 200 because of the filming and everything.
Wow.
Which I thought was crazy.
Insane.
I would have never known that about her if I didn't look that up.
Right? Exactly. Like some of these interesting facts. And before I start, I want to say, like, as I was watching this, I noticed they left in so many more of the original lines. Hi, Stevie Lee. Thank you for popping in.
Feel better, Stevie.
And we hope you feel better. But I love how they left a lot of the original lines in the movie from the first movie, from the original 101 Dalmatians cartoon.
That was cool.
It was. I was sitting there, I'm like, wait a minute, that's actually in the movie, the cartoon. Like, I have a bad habit of doing that. And if they ever make a live action Little Mermaid, I will probably do just the same.
They had that musical thing, the live action musical, A Little Mermaid, and I have to say I really didn't enjoy that.
I didn't see it. So, but then if you've watched the movie, the 101 Dalmatians, you'll know there is a difference between what Roger did in the cartoon and what he did in the live action. In the cartoon, he's a musician. In the live action, he is, in fact, a video game developer. So that kind of leads into why I found it hilarious that Pongo does all of this crazy stuff, like knowing what to do with like the buttons and getting Roger's coffee and everything started.
I thought that was cool. I wish we had that technology in this world right now. Like our dogs doing everything or our cats just pushing a button and the coffee came out. That'd be awesome.
Yes, because that... Don't look at me like that. If I trained you to push a button, you do it. I got a weird look from my cat. Sorry. So, and this is all in 1996 when this movie was filmed. So, some of this stuff is stuff you wouldn't think about being there. Sorry, I had something on my tablet screen I need to take off. So, like, that's cool. Sorry, Rachel's dad's watching TV and it's obviously hilarious.
She says it's hilarious.
he knew what I was laughing at. He would laugh too. This guy.
Sorry, guys.
Is it me too loud?
And then, like, after that, we get him going in to do whatever he needs to do to try and get this video game sold. I forgot to do this, so I'm doing it now. Okay.
I'll tell them
I
something real quick.
It's Herbert.
While you play Harbor, I really liked how when Roger is in the office and there's that little kid, he is playing the 101 Dalmatians animated video game in a live action movie.
Yes.
Did you notice that? I liked that. I thought that was cool.
I don't want his biography. I want to know what he was in.
Make sure you guys smash that like button and share the stream out to your friends. Please.
His name, and he did really good. That's why I was like, I need to look this up. His name is Zoran Weiss. Doesn't look like he's known for very many movies. But he was in 101 Dalmatians. And yeah, that's about it. Jack and Diane. But other than that, I was like, this kid is awesome for this part. And then, of course, after that, enter Cruella DeVil. And I'm just like, Cruella DeVil, she doesn't scare you. No evil thing will. You get me to sing. How do you do this?
I'm going to do it, The Little Mermaid, too.
You and I are going to talk backstage about that because I've got something funny to tell you. Enter Cruella, and I want to know, am I the only one that when I watched this movie, I got chills from Cruella as Glenn Close as Cruella? I got chills.
But I have to admit, she did play an amazing Cruella DeVil.
She did. She was so good at it.
Tiffany, you told me you were going to watch it.
Okay, now this sounds like everybody accusing Gonzo of not watching the movie that he's on Thursday nights. Anyway.
All I have to say, Tiffany, is you better watch next week. That's all I'm going to say.
Little Mermaid, if you have not watched it, I feel sorry for you because it is the greatest movie ever.
Tiffany, 2 of your favorite people are going to be on next week's show, so you better watch it.
Yes, and we will get to that at the end. But she, like, as an actress, she takes in, and there's all this just air of, morning, ma'am. Like, everybody's just walking away trying to, you know? And then Anita is so busy that she doesn't realize until she smells her, because I'm going to assume, like, the way she smokes in the movie, she would supposedly smell like cigarette smoke. That is a very noticeable scent. But I like how she's looking at the sketch and she yes, better.
Tiffany owns a Little Mermaid Funko Pop, by the way. I just have to say.
Jessica owns one Ariel Funko Pop.
And she got it at the youth ranch is where she got this Funko Pop at.
Chef Louie, regular Ursula, and I just got in the mail, which I will share this next week, Diamond Ursula.
Ooh, diamonds.
And of course I have Vanessa as Ursula. Ursula as Vanessa, so. Anyway, what creeped me out a little bit is I don't think Anita realized right away that Cruella was talking about skinning her dog. Did anybody else notice that? Or was that just me?
No.
like she was
Which is-
looking at it and then like, I'm sorry. And then she says, if we make this coat, it would be as if I'm wearing your dog.
Yeah, that's rude.
And then, of course, we get to where they're all leaving one place or the other. And I would never do this. I would walk my dog. I'd have more control of them. But why would you ride your bike with your dog connected to your bike?
Do you know how many people I see in Idaho do that, where they have their dog strapped to the bike, the dog is pulling them while they're cycling? Do you see how many? I see so many people do that.
It's crazy. And then with this, he ends up in the pond, which is like, okay. I do like how this movie mostly stayed true to the cartoon. But, and then vice versa, it happens to Anita. But I think it was hilarious when, after Anita hit Roger with her purse, which has a brick in it, like, okay, she said, unhand my dog, and said something about how it was a female, and I was like, oh no, because the next thing that happened, Roger's like, pardon me, lifts up the leg and goes, oops.
I like that scene.
And then, of course, they end up getting married. It's like love at first sight. And what I liked about this one was when the dogs were at the back of the chapel, you could see outside they had all these other dogs. It's like everybody brought their pets, and all the dogs were outside watching Pongo and Perdita get married, while everybody else was watching Anita and Roger get married.
I loved that scene, by the way. That was a cute scene.
Yes. It was. It was just so cute. And after that, we are introduced to Skinner. What did you think of him?
Remind me which one's Skinner? Sorry.
Huh?
Is he one of the bad guys?
Yeah. He was the one. He's not in the movie that much. But he's the one that carved the tiger or skinned the tiger or whatnot and gave the
Okay, I didn't like how he skins. I don't like how he skins stuff.
me
To
either.
me- That's just animal abuse.
Yes. Well, of course it is. So Horace and Jasper end up going to Skinner's, getting the, I don't know, it's not like a stole, it's, I guess, just a tiger skin, and taking it to Cruella, and I felt bad for the tiger, honestly I did. Made me want to cry. Because I love animals. I mean, and then, of course, we have, after that scene, we go back to Anita and Roger and the dogs, and I love Nanny. She's one of my favorite characters.
Nanny was funny.
Yes. She was talking to Anita about how the dog was pregnant, and then next thing you know, she's telling Anita, hey, you're pregnant from like the looks in your eyes and whatnot. And then I liked how Perdita, when she looked at Purdy went, yep.
That was cute.
Yes, and then I liked how the vet and the doctor's office were side by side. So when everybody came out, it's like, Roger's like asking about it and whatnot. And then of course it goes toward Cruella wanting to know something about the puppies and wanted to put them on reserve. I forget how it was said. If you're in stream, you guys don't feel free to jump in and if you're in chat and say how you felt about some of this. So like coming home and finding Cruella in my house, I would flip out. There's nothing I would just flip out. Even if it was the animated version of Cruella, I'm not a fan. So she wants to put the puppies on hold, which is ridiculous. They're not even born yet. You don't know how many there's going to be. And then finally, when the puppies do come, she has Horace and Jasper outside spying so that she could get there. And no. And of course, while she's on her way over, we've got the whole scene where, 15 puppies, 15, and the nanny comes out going, 14, we lost one.
That made me sad.
And it made me sad, but then of course, Roger saves the puppy, of course, and we have Lucky. No, not you.
Is Lucky the one with the pink collar? No, that's Penny.
No, yeah, Penny and Jewel.
I have the stuffed animal version of one of them somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me go grab it. Keep talking.
Okay. Well, she does that. We'll keep going with the whole, if you've seen the animated version, you know that Cruella freaks out the puppies don't have their spots and calls them rats. A very long time. Yeah, it's possible. It's been so long since I've seen them. Oh.
And it's Penny!
Oh, that is so cute. It's been so long, Tiffany, since I've seen them that I literally thought the ending of the second one was supposed to be the ending to the first one. And I was like, wait. So I actually had to look it up.
Is it this one or is it 102 Dalmatians where they start out in the cell?
So.
Where Cruella's in the cell? Okay, that's the one that I remember. I don't remember this one, and I don't know why, but I feel like I've only watched 102 besides the other day.
We'll have to do 102 Dalmatians
in the future.
Sometime this summer when we do our sequels month. That'll be fun. So they kept all the lines, and I feel that scene stayed true to...
I love what the first part says. Carolyn, you're autocorrect.
Yes, Carolyn, your autocorrect is hilarious. We're doing well, though.
Carolyn, I messaged you about a box swap, by the way.
And I liked how, like, she wrote that check out, and Anita was, like, starting to falter. Then all of a sudden, like, Cruella kept pushing, and finally she's like, they're so adamant that the puppies were not for sale. So, I like that. And then she goes out going, you fools, you imbeciles. So, and then I like when the next thing it flips to is the puppies are old enough, they have their spots, and they are getting their colors. And it didn't say all of their names, so I didn't realize Penny was one of them. Or is that from the animated?
Hi, May.
May. Welcome back. Welcome in.
That's my May. I miss you. Message me when you have a chance. Sorry.
That's okay.
When they were getting their collars, I did find some of the names of the puppies. I can go back and look if you would like, or some of the dogs if you would like me to.
Okay, I did write down a couple of the names, and I'll get to that. But I liked how they were watching the Aristocats while they were in the living room or family room or whatever. And then once like the adults walked out or whatever, they changed it and it was Homeward Bound. I thought that was awesome. And then of course Nanny comes in with collars and they all get called to the family room. And I have some of their names. Obviously, we know Lucky.
Okay, keep going, sorry.
That's fine. Obviously, we know there's Lucky. Then there is Jewel, Dipstick, Fidget, Two-Tone, and Wizard.
I keep trying to give it away.
And this is where you have that interesting fact about Jewel, I think.
Oh, yes. So when the puppies receive colors, Jewel's color is pink, indicating she's a female. But if you look closely, the puppy playing Jewel is actually a male. I thought that was really interesting.
And I liked how when they were reading the names off the collars, like with Dipstick, it showed his tail, where it looked like it'd been dipped in oil. Fidget was always doing this. I don't remember what Two-Tone exactly looked like. And then Wizard, oh my goodness. He peed on the carpet, and they looked at each other and go, Wizard. And then, of course, that same night, they go for a walk. You know what? I didn't know that either until Rachel showed me. So I was kind of impressed by that. And of course, Horace and Jasper come to kidnap the puppies. We all know how that goes, but I do like how in the live action, Nanny got a hit in. I do like that fact. And then, of course, I felt bad for the puppies. I don't know if anybody else did, but I did. Because they were all being, like, yelled at and all that. And also what started quicker in this was the barking chain, because it was, like, almost immediately the dog that saw what was happening, the bulldog, started barking, and then you see him going from each area. And it gets to the park where Pongo and Purdy are. Yes, when they get yelled at, it's like one of the worst parts in this movie for me, because they're just poor little puppies. But when it gets to Pongo and Purdy while they're out, they just like, bam, they're off. Without Anita and Roger, and they get home and find out the babies are gone. And of course, with this one, it's not just the dogs and the cows and Colonel Tibbs. I don't even think he was in this one, or was that the cat that was just randomly in the bar? But I like how it was the raccoons, the birds, all of them, the squirrels. that were in on trying to get these puppies reunited with their parents.
I thought that was awesome how like other pets get together and help rescue the dogs and their parents.
Yeah. And even like the sheep and the pigs. We'll get to the pig because that was fun. And then while I'm watching this part where it's the barking chain, I have 2 dogs. They were both in my bedroom while I was watching this movie. Well, my mom has 2 dogs. They were both in my bedroom. And not a peep, not one bark, didn't lift their head up to see what was going on. Nothing. They like didn't care. So I thought that was funny. Who plays the nanny? Give me 1 second because I did forget. I'm bad to look this up.
Well, you're doing that.
I do have it open on my phone.
Can I tell you some of the 6 puppies?
Yeah, and then I'll tell you the name.
Lucky, Jewel, Dipstick, Fidget, Two-Tone, and Whizzer. I love the name Whizzer.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see her filmography. Whoa, 70. You might have seen her in stuff. She's in 77 different things. As an actress, her name is Joan Plowright. She's started acting in 1957. Or no, 54. I'm sorry. She's been in The Merchant of Venice, Diary of Anne Frank from 1980 on TV. The Importance of Being Earnest, the TV movie. The Dressmaker. These are all in the 80s. I don't know. Let's get up here into the 90s. She was in Driving Miss Daisy as Daisy Worthen.
Hi, Magical Pops.
It's okay, Victoria.
I heard you watched this movie. Oh, you got a new Funko shelf? Congratulations!
Please tell me video coming. You know I love your Funko videos.
I have another fact about how many dogs were used in this movie, if you want to know.
Okay, she was Martha in Dennis the Menace, Carolyn. I don't know if I'm the only one that's seen that movie or what, but that's Scarlet
Yes,
Letter.
she's okay.
Sorry,
I was answering her question.
A lot of movies I recognize. 101 Dalmatians, The Assistant, Dance With Me. Okay, now I'm not. Oh, I didn't know that. She was one of the dinosaurs in the movie Dinosaur in 2000 by Disney.
I said I want to do that movie for a review.
Yes,
I'm
I want to too. She's Virginia Arness in Bringing Down the House. She's Miss Plushbottom, the voice in Curious George. Aunt Lucinda in Spiderwick Chronicles. And then the last thing listed is Knife Edge. She was Marjorie Blake.
Do you want to know my fact?
Yes.
About the puppies?
Go for that. Yes.
Did you guys and Jessi know that there were 230 Dalmatian puppies and 20 Dalmatians used during this film? Can you believe that? Can you believe having that many?
They actually use that many babies, like puppies.
That's what it says. Can you believe having 230 and 20 regular, like, full-size Dalmatians?
No. Like, I would have figured because they did in one of the scenes where the puppies are escaping the house, which is actually about where we're at, they did CGI the puppies going down the pipe.
So maybe that's what it was. Maybe that was where the 200 and...
Well, no, because it was CGI. It was like because they're not really gonna, I don't think, put puppies down a drain pipe. At least I hope not.
I'll look it up again. Well,
okay. There was the one dog, once everything got to the barn, that literally... Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I've seen that movie too. I was like, she did look familiar. Now I know why. The dog that brought the news to the barn, I loved how he played charades, basically, to tell them what happened. That was funny. That was really, really funny. And then, in this movie, instead of having Horace and Jasper kill the puppies, Skinner was going to do it. Which I was like, wait a minute. Yes, Dennis the Menace. I've watched that several times because my nephew does like that movie. So when he sees it, he wants to watch it. And then you got, apparently they were expecting Cruella at the house, which it doesn't say in this movie that it was called Hell Hall like it does in the cartoon. So that I noticed. The woodpecker knocked on the door, making them think that someone was knocking. And it did it twice. And then when they came back in, the raccoons. The raccoons, they started the car and all that. Then when Cruella showed up, I thought it was funny. They were chasing the puppies. They were up on the roof. They got yelled at. And while she was out of the car with the door open, did anybody else catch this? The skunk crawling in, looking at her bag, and just laying down. Dinosaur is a good movie. I actually saw it in theaters when it came out with my Girl Scout troop.
I actually own a pop of Cruella in that car. I own it.
Oh.
I'm going to grab, unless you have it.
No, I don't have it. I was grabbing the movie.
I'll go grab Cruella in the car in a second.
No, not crossover. This is Dinosaur, you guys. Go grab your pop. I just wanted to share this. This is the movie Dinosaur. It's really good, and it is on our list of ones we want to do.
I do not remember which Dalmatians this is from.
That's from the cartoon.
Here's Cruella
from the first one. That is from the first one where she's all crazy driving through the
Still 101 Dalmatians.
Town, yeah.
And if you think this pop, Jessi, if you can believe this, I want to say it was only 15 or 10 at Hot Topic on the clearance shelf. I had to get it.
Yeah. Definitely had to get that. Like,
driving her car. Just picture this car door open and the skunk calls in.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I do not like skunks. So, and then what I felt bad is one puppy got left behind because fell asleep and was sleeping while all the other puppies escaped. Can we guess what puppy that was, y'all?
Was it Lucky?
Yes.
And that's funny because his name is Lucky, so he should be like lucky to not get lost.
Yep.
But he got lost. He got left behind.
Yep. And then when Cruella finally gets into the barn looking for the puppies, I did not like this part, she's stabbing the hay with the pitchfork or whatever it is, and then she sees a tail hanging from the rafters. First of all, I want to know how that pig got up there. I really do. Because, that was a big pig.
We would have to watch like the behind the scenes of this movie. I wonder if they have that.
Yes. I don't know. But
I'm gonna
obviously
look.
they must have lifted this pig up or something. I love how, so she's like, gotcha, and pulls his tail and down comes the pig and all that stuff, and she's like laying on the ground covered by this huge pig. Then it goes from that back to Horace and Jasper. And the one thing I gotta say about Horace and Jasper real quick is Dr. House and Arthur Weasley.
Arthur! That's why his voice sounded familiar. That's why.
Both
Arthur
of them.
Weasley. I've never seen House, but I've seen Harry Potter, and that's why his voice sounds familiar.
Yes, he is Arthur Weasley.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go. And then for those of you like Hugh Laurie, he was House. And honestly, I think those are the only two we need to associate. Only two movies and shows we need to associate those two with. Because
Unless they were in any other Disney movies, but I don't think they were. Well, they might have been, but I don't know.
Mark Williams, who played Horace. Yeah, he's in several. Obviously everything Harry Potter. Newer movies like Golden Years. He played in 2 episodes of Doctor Who.
I forgot to get the budget for this movie. Oops.
Yeah, I forgot to look up the actors, which is why he was in a movie called Stardust. This is in between, obviously, the Harry Potter movies. He was in some TV shows. He was in a TV series in 2005 called Help. I don't know if any of you have ever watched The Shiny Wizard. Yeah, he was one of my favorite pups. He just peed everywhere. And then, speaking of peeing everywhere, in the room where all the newspapers are and the puppies are, he peed on, I think it was him. He peed on a magazine with Cruella's face on it.
Yes, that was.
Yeah. Let's see. What was he in? He's not in the first Harry Potter movie, I don't think.
The budget was $75 million.
What was all them dogs? You had to have all the trainers.
Yes.
Yeah, he wasn't in the first Harry Potter movie, but...
You said it was Arthur Weasley, correct?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if any of you remember the movie The Borrowers from 1997.
Love that movie.
He's Exterminator Jeff.
I'll have to go back
It
and watch that.
doesn't look like he was in any other Disney movies. But yeah. So we're at where Horace and Jasper end up being tricked by the bunnies. I think it was the bunnies. They made tracks and they wiggled their little butts carefully underneath that electric fence. And then the logs that Horace and Jasper use to climb fall and they get electrocuted. I found that, I know this is wrong, I found that part particularly, I can read the word, I can't say it, hilarious.
That was a funny part.
Yeah, and then they're walking in the woods and they see all the cop cars because Anita and Roger realized that Cruella had done this. Remembering the sketch. And so the police went to Cruella's and they found the Bengal tiger fur and stuff. And we're told that Cruella had gone to her family house in Stratford, I think. I think that's right. So the cops are, slowly going by, and Horace and Jasper, like, we're saved. And so they get themselves arrested. I guess if you've had a night they had, I'd get myself arrested too. And I forgot about this, but Skinner got bit by the dog that came to save Lucky. And so he's been arrested. And he's in the same wagon. I don't know what they're called, police wagon, whatever. And the other two are just like, and they keep going. And she falls, and we go back to Cruella still chasing the dog. I'm sorry, I would have stopped after falling in the molasses. Honestly, would you?
Yes, because it would have been sticky, right?
Yeah, she's like coming out of this all, and I'm like, how is she still doing this in those boots?
I would have pictured her, and I don't remember if she did, but to me, her boots would have came off if she would have walked through that.
They were thigh highs, I think. They weren't booties. And then she ends up in the pig slop, I think, because of the horse. And that's where she's found. And they tell her she's under arrest. And she's like, whatever for. And then they keep driving. They finally find the puppies.
Yay.
And yes, I know. And all the puppies get saved. They get taken to
Puppy.
They get taken to Roger and Anita's, and they agree to take all the puppies in. And it's like, from all of this, Roger got inspiration. And Cruella is the villain of the game. And the kid loved it. So it ends with him selling his video game and then moving to a huge place where all the dogs can be happy. They have the baby. And then there's all these other dogs from all the other dogs having puppies. And Anita looks at Roger and says, she has some wonderful news. So I think I liked the way it ended. And I would definitely like to do a second one. Do the second one at some point.
Yes, me too. Tiffany sent me a picture, and this is for the second one. She owns the 102 Dalmatians video game on her computer.
Ooh. Nice, Tiffany. That is amazing. Okay. So we've gone over, we didn't go over with Glenn Close. She's been in so many movies. I love her as an actress. Why is it not giving me?
Is she the same person in the 102?
Yes.
Okay.
Filmography. There we go. Let's see. She is in. There's one particular movie I believe she was in. I just want to double check here. I think it was no, that was Meryl Streep. It wasn't Glenn Close. Oh, yes, she was. She was in the Stepford Wives. She was.
I don't know Magical Pops. I know that it's Emma Stone that's going to play Cruella, and I like her as an actress. She's been in a lot of musicals. So I think it will be good. What do you think, Jessi?
I want it to be good, but my question is the way it's portrayed. Is it going to be a prequel to the already live actions, or is it going to be a prequel to the regular, or is it going to be something on its own? That is what I want to know.
Do you think it'll be good, Magical Pops? I probably won't go to see it in theaters, but I'll probably go over to my friends and we'll watch Cruella when it goes on Disney Plus.
What?
What?
Cruella DeVil was in a Hook?
What? Oh, I love that movie, by the way. I don't know. I think she's going to be Cruella when she was younger. Possibly.
Now I need to watch.
We should do it as a movie review. I love that movie.
What?
The Hook. You said Hook.
I don't think this one's Disney though.
It's the one with Robin Williams because I love that Hook.
Yeah.
Is it not Disney?
No.
Oh, now I'm sad.
Jeff Daniels, who played Roger, is known for Dumb and Dumber. Oh Lord. Oh, he plays David in Allegiant? I didn't realize that. But it looks like the biggest thing he is known for is Dumb and Dumber.
Sounds good.
Anita, who was played by Jolie Richardson, She is known for Nip Tuck, The Patriots, she's been in movies like Red Sparrow. She was in I like that TV show from, I don't remember what channel it was on, I'd have to look. Emerald City, it was a TV series back in 2017. She played Glinda. I liked that show.
You said it wouldn't be Disney, but isn't that movie Hook? Isn't? I think it
There
would
are
be
so
just
many versions of
because.
Peter Pan.
Well, just because this movie Hook, okay, it has Tinkerbell and she's Disney. It has
Well, but you
Captain.
have to remember, not all Disney movies, like all these movies, their origins. A lot of them weren't Disney. Disney took and put their spin on it. A lot of these fairy tales were by Hans Christian Andersen.
True.
Okay, so trying to remember. The Little Mermaid is on the 20th. Who's the musical?
What movie did Magical Pop say? Did they already pick theirs?
Oh my gosh, I don't remember. I've got so many written down that I want to go through what we've got written.
I don't know if I really want Magical Pops to be a part of the swap that we're doing. This upcoming one.
I asked. She has got too much.
Oh. Maybe the next one, Magical Pops.
I'm trying to look.
I'm researching this Hook now.
Yeah, it's not Disney, but I mean, we could probably do it. What were we doing after Rogue One? I forget. I didn't write it down.
Prince
Aladdin!
The live action, though. Oh, I cannot stand the cartoon. Sorry, people.
Okay. And then we have to figure it out from there. I just couldn't remember. Okay, so is there any other comments, you guys, or stuff that you thought about the movie that you want to share? Y'all in the chat. Also, while you guys are thinking about that, next week, I'm excited for next week.
I am too. I'm more excited
because like we said earlier in the stream, we are finally doing The Little Mermaid.
Yes.
And we are going to have our special guest, our first time having a special guest, and it's going to be two special guests. We are going to have D&G explorers here to discuss The Little Mermaid.
It's going to be amazing.
Which I'm excited about. Yes, it is going to be amazing.
Jessi has not fully been introduced to them, but once she does,
I've seen their stream.
They're amazing. And they're hilarious.
Yes. Also,
never know. One of them might show up in a red wig and sing "Part of Your World." Never know.
Yeah, okay. Then
not you. I'm just saying them.
Yeah, it's not going to be me. Hey, can you tell me that staying on the subscribe channel? I'm trying to get 116. I'm going to dye my hair, and I was thinking about today. Why is stuff okay? Why is stuff not popping up in my other chat? I don't know. Sorry, you guys. It's just really small on my tablet. I can't see it. And it's not popping up in my computer chat for some weird reason. I got the last thing you said. Can you read that comment that Carolyn did on the top the first time?
What is a Disney film?
The one above that.
Oh, hey, can you tell that? That one?
Yeah.
About 160? She says,
Yeah.
hey,
Oh.
can you tell that? Well, oh, the 3 Cobble Stairs. Hi.
Hi, Marika. Hi, you're coming in at the end. But welcome, welcome, welcome. We are discussing what we're getting ready to do for the next couple of weeks. Next week is The Little Mermaid.
I know you said that it's not
We can do Hook. We will figure it out and we will do Hook.
Okay. I just thought I'd ask.
Next week with our first time special guest, D&G
It's okay,
Explorers.
Marika.
It's okay, hon.
We're doing Little Mermaid though next week, Marika.
Yes. And then the week after that, we will have our second special guest, Just Sammy Things, for High School Musical. Then the week
get your
after
head in the
that,
game. Sorry.
Then the week after that, it is going to be the 4th of May.
May the 4th.
Oh, what one's your favorite, Marika?
She's gonna say Little Mermaid. I bet.
I'm gonna laugh if she does. I'm
waiting to see. Come on.
I know. I'm excited to see what Marika's favorite is. Well, she's answering that. Since everybody knows Star Wars Day is May 4th.
Ooh! She likes
Little Mermaid love.
And she likes High School Musical.
Yes, awesome.
Okay, I want to ask Marika since she's here. Do you have a favorite Disney movie besides those two?
Yes. So since May 4th is Star Wars Day, may the 4th be with you. We are going to step out of regular Disney movies. And we are going to do a Star Wars movie. I personally have never seen Rogue One.
Neither.
And neither is Rachel. So we are going to watch Rogue One.
Those are on the list. Those are on the list, Marika.
They are on the list. They are.
I don't remember when, but they are.
Slip those in. We're gonna
maybe we can get Marika on for one of those.
Maybe it depends. Let's see how the next 2 weeks go.
I want to hear her sing Supercalifragilistic.
Oh, I can actually sing that. I actually made up a word, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, for a school project, and it was called supercalifragilistic, but I don't know. I can't remember it now.
Look what she said.
I'm there whenever you need me. Oh, Marika girl, we will be in touch.
Yes.
We will let you know. And then, of course, the week after we do Rogue One, we are doing the live-action Aladdin. So that's going to be the 10th of May. So we're up to that far. And after that point, we will let you know what's coming after that. You can always check Rachel's Adventures group on Facebook. Ooh! Do you have pictures of that? I'd love that. Would be something cool to see and share.
And it would be cool if we could have Elsie on the show to see what the difference is between the play, or at least between the play and the movie. That would be interesting.
Oh, that would be interesting. Okay, awesome.
I want to see these pictures
And then-
too, if I can.
I'll show you. And then you can always check on my Instagram when we have. I will post every week what the following week movie will be. So there will be that, and if you need to know, and then yeah, that's everything, and we are gonna send you over to.
I got. Who do you want? Who do you want today?
Gonzo.
Oh, what is he talking about?
Gonzo in half an hour. I don't remember.
Let's see. Gonzo is doing.
Do you have that link?
No. Oh, Gonzo. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. We were just singing these. Gonzo is talking about. Wait a second. Maybe he's not doing anything tonight. Hold on.
I think he is.
I don't see anything for today. I got so
maybe he's doing it tomorrow.
Yeah, he has it tomorrow. But tomorrow is the top 10 ride songs.
Yes. So definitely check out Gonzo tomorrow night. I said that in chat. I was going to, if I get 200, I'm going to dye my hair like Cruella, I think. Carolyn, that is amazing. You guys should go check out Carolyn. Rachel, can you put a link?
Yes.
Link
Let me
in the bio or in the.
I'm double checking. I'm double checking on Gonzo.
I'm just moving everybody over for a second. We're not.
Unless he
no, it's for 414.
Unless he put the wrong date, but I don't think he would do that.
No, he didn't.
Because that show's usually on a Tuesday. That's why I said that.
Okay, if you can link Carolyn, I'm going to link the Hitchhiking Bones. You guys go over there, show them some love, tell them
okay,
Carolyn's
three away, by the way.
Oh, awesome.
Goal that she wanted.
She's 3 away from 160, and we'd love to see her dye her hair like Cruella. That would be awesome.
But you have to have
go over.
Carolyn, be unique and add the spots. That's all I want to tell you.
Oh, Lord. But that is it for tonight, and we will see you guys next week.
We want as many people next week to come support our special guest, D&G Explorers, and us.
We're excited to have them.
Tell your friends.
The top link is for Hitchhiking Bones. Go give them some love. And the bottom link is for Carolyn Life. So go give her some love. And that is it for tonight, you guys. Bye.